I think a lot about meteors. No, I'm just messing with you guys, but hey, it's been a while. This is so, it feels strange. It feels like it's brand new again to even be talking on YouTube again. So currently at the time of recording this, it's like 1:47 a.m. I'm not sleeping, and so I thought I might as well do something productive with life that I haven't for over 2 weeks. So yes, I've been gone, and as you can see in the title for this video, I've been thinking about a lot of titles, but based on whatever it is, it's kind of harsh, I guess. I'm not sure if that's the right word to put it. So yeah, I've been gone for 2 weeks. I was hospitalized. If you talk to me personally, besides just watching my videos, yeah, I was hospitalized. It was rough, painful, it was bad. And yeah, so I have a chronic disease. Now, some people might not know what that is, what that means. People hear disease and might think, I don't know, COVID or something like that. No, when I say I have a chronic disease, I have something that's incurable, and it's something I just have to live with in life. It's what it is. It's what I got handed, right? Like, if life is a game, I didn't get to choose my build. It's the build I was given. I didn't get to choose my stats. So this was very hard to even be talking about right now. Like, currently I'm kind of just talking. I'm eating yogurt while I do it. It's cool. I'm still trying to have somewhat of an appetite. I haven't really eaten well either. So doing this was hard because I don't talk about it. I've been dealing with it for over 3 years, since I was 16. But I don't talk about it. I don't tell people about it. I have friends who don't even know about it. Just because I'm not good at like stuff like that anyway. I'd rather just keep it to myself. But it feels like an open space. My channel is a pretty safe place to speak about anything. So I feel like if I'm gonna talk about it, one, I'm already like lazy as it is, so it'd be a lot to try to tell every person individually what's wrong with me. Instead, I could just do it in a video, make it quick, and then go to sleep and just forget about it. With that being said, let me explain a little bit. So 3 years ago, it's almost 4. I was in an incident. I had a surgery, and I got really sick and everything. And within that, almost dying, some more extra stuff. I'm not gonna really go into a lot of details, just be like brief and everything, but just know I've tasted death more than once, and he's not my friend. And it kind of triggered this disease. I was born with it, but it didn't trigger until I had something traumatic happen to me. Kind of like how mutants work in Marvel, if that makes sense for you nerds. And with that, so the disease name, it's kind of like a mouthful. I've been saying it so much, I'm used to it by now. I'll put it on the screen. I don't really know how this video is gonna be edited, thinking about it. I'm just talking, but it's called lupus nephritis. There's different types of it. It works in different ways. The one I have affects me more physically and internally. So it's really hard, especially for something that you can't always see. Like, I could be in excruciating pain and no one could ever tell because it's happening internally, but it's painful. I personally myself don't even know a ton about it either. Like, I still have research to do on it, but I know it's something I have, something that affects me. Dealing with things like autoimmune, with things like kidneys and stuff like that. As far as I know, it gets triggered based on things like stress. Sometimes it's my environment, sometimes it's around people, sometimes it just happens. There are days where I have just been bad. It's just been bad. It's affected me where I couldn't go to school or work or something, and that's just what it was for that day. That's just what was going on. I couldn't control it, and it felt like I just had no power over anything. Now that was just how it was in the beginning. I actually have had a really good year with it. I only went to the hospital twice this year. Once at the very beginning of the year, and then another time recently, as you all know. So this year has been really good to me about it, compared to previous. And as far as what happened recently, it was rough this time around. It's still rough. Like, I just got out 3 days ago. Well, at the time of recording this, it's been 3 days now. So I literally just got out. I've been thinking about this video too a lot. Like, the whole time I was contemplating, I was sitting there, I was thinking, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna talk about? How am I gonna approach it? Am I gonna improvise? Am I gonna write a script? What am I gonna do? Just like I had nothing. I really had nothing. Fuck. I didn't have much else to think about, so I might as well thought about that. I will say it's affected me bad this time around specifically. I mean, for God's sake, I was in the hospital on Christmas, which is really funny actually. It's ironic because this is not the first time this has happened. Where on Christmas I was critically injured. Like 2 years ago, this also happened where I was critically injured on Christmas. So hey, maybe next year I'll get lucky where I won't be. Jokes aside, this has really been hard. I've tried talking about it to people. I don't really have anyone to talk to. The way I could describe it, it seems like I could talk to someone, sure, but I don't have anyone to really talk to about it. I already don't want to worry people as it is, or stuff like that. So I've been trying to just kind of hold it down, but mentally, it's been getting bad. I've had all kinds of horrible things. Oh, and by the way, another issue I have on top of that, I'm very depressed. I have anemia, and I also suffer from constant nightmares. And when I say that, I mean consistently. When I sleep, I have nightmares bad. When I was in the hospital, I was hallucinating a little bit. It wasn't fun. My mental state is very broken right now. And I'm not saying that as like, oh, I'm gonna take a break from YouTube. I'm still gonna upload and everything. I'm trying to adapt it back into my normal daily routine. But it's hard. For those who know me personally, I don't know if anyone is really gonna watch this or even care about like just the video or what's going on. This video could get like 3 views and then just disappear from the channel forever and no one watches it. But if you've ever met me personally or like talked to me in a call or something, and I always sound like, if you ever thought to yourself that I sound angry all the time or I sound irritated or annoyed, a lot of time, yeah, I am. As you can see in like videos and stuff, it's part of my personality. But towards the end of this year, I've started to come to terms with the fact that I'm very depressed. I am. I'm very depressed about life in general, about just things that happen. My brain never turns off. Excuse me, sorry. I gotta take a break. I haven't talked this much in a while. Give me a second. Okay, so sorry about that. Where was I? Oh, yeah, no, I'm very depressed. I do, the things in life for enjoyment, entertainment, all that kind of stuff. But there are some days where, like, if I'm playing a game, I'm just playing it because I just need to do something that I can't be doing nothing. Sometimes I'm not even having fun. Looking back on it, it's whatever. I can always get another job, but I just don't understand why what happens to me, Is it divine retribution? No. That's not how God works. That's one thing I do know. I never am one of those people that blames God for the bad things that happen to me in life. Because it's not how God works. He doesn't do that. And I haven't hit the point in life where I felt like it's him. I really hope my audio quality is good. I tested it for like 30 seconds before I hit the record button. I hope all of this is going over very smoothly. I will say shout out to my brother. He helped when I got out to hang out with him. It was a breath of fresh air. And shout out to all my friends and stuff. Actually, speaking of friends, I figured out something also pretty funny. So I came to the understanding, I got visited by 2 people while I was there that were my friends, right? Like IRL friends. You can't see me, but I'm holding up quotation marks because I had this feeling for a long time. I've always had like this running feeling. I'm pretty spot on when it comes to bullshit. I had this running feeling that when I would go to school and everything, my friends were only friends there. They weren't friends. Looking back on it, they weren't my friends. No one ever called me. No one ever talked to me. No one ever did stuff with me. And I know it sounds like, oh, well, you made it. No, I tried. I'm already not a people person as it is, but it always felt like I was just the odd one out. And I've always felt like that my whole life. Every situation I've ever been in, every group I've ever been in, anything dealing with me and other people, I've always felt like the odd one out. I've always just felt different. And when I got visited, at the moment, it felt nice because it felt like, oh, they care. But then I thought to myself about something, and the people that visited me aren't even people I talk to on a daily basis. They were people from a club I was in. And I just thought to myself, it almost seems like they showed up out of the fact that they may have felt guilty for not. Because I told people what happened to me. I just said, oh, I'm here. I may not be able to show up to this event, whatever. But it almost seemed like it wasn't because they care. It's just because it's like, oh, well, we have to because he's a member of our group. And that sucks. It's fine. I'm already not a people person anyway. I did come to the realization though that I've had friends who were online who, if they could, they may have even tried to stay at the hospital with me, and I just thought to myself, you never know who you run into. You know what I mean? You never know who is really who. I will say, going forward, things should return back to normal somewhat. As you know, update big projects and stuff. It's so close. Like, it's like really gonna happen soon. Like, I promise, it's really gonna happen. It's like on the cusp of it. Like, we're so close to it. But in the meantime, just bear with me, cause I'm very tired, and I don't just mean like sleep, cause I already don't do that. But I just mean tired of like just things. And I'm trying to get through life. And I know life is hard. That's like something obvious that like, well, no duh, life is hard. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just complaining. I'm currently looking at the time. It's, this recording has been going on for 20 minutes. Probably gonna get edited a lot shorter. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave everything in. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I love all of y'all too. This YouTube thing really helps. It does. If I didn't have this as an outlet, I don't know. I might have offed myself by now. And I'm not gonna off myself. I want to live for now. Still living. I'm still here. It's like, it's one of those things too, because it's like I've been in an uncanny amount of life and death situations in life. From going from like a kid, like barely teenager till now, and still here. So clearly I'm hard to kill, cause you know I'm not gonna talk about all the stuff that's happened to me, but I'm clearly really hard to pick off. So God must want me to do something, cause he's been really keeping an eye on me, and I love that. I appreciate that. With this being said, I'm gonna end this video now. Signing off. What I used to just play the intro music here, not intro, outro. Fuck. See, look, I'm already fucking up. Look at that. I love y'all. Maybe I'll release another song or something. Maybe that's like what I need. I don't know. But I want y'all to take care. Stay with me. I'll catch you on the next one.